hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
9 out of 10 times. Sometimes you might get lucky, but most of the time you're not going to get, the media exposure that, you will on a major at some times. Because a lot of times you can be on a major and don't get that exposure as well. But for the most part, you really got to get out there and beat it up in the streets. And the good thing about it, not just do you get, your bread if you own your masters, which you should, you'll talk about business. But the good thing about it is that later down the line, when you think that, the record's been out for a while, a lot of people just not getting up on it, and it gives you,
Oh, man, appreciate the fact that you still giving us music, bro. So thank you on that level. You know what I'm saying?
No,
definitely
much love. How's it coming on the station? What's going on with y'all, man?
Man, we good, man. Hey, I'm kind of glad you kind of mentioned some of this, but do you feel like us as not just, media people, but also the fans, do you feel like we need to take, like, a bigger role in, pushing out our artists? So, like, if W.C come out, like, you know what I'm saying, we as media and the fan base, the loyal fan base, need to spread that word a little bit more.
I mean that, and I say it, straight up, West Coast, West Coast niggas, man, that we went around the world, man, and we turned a lot of people out, and, by us doing that right there, a lot of people couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for us to fall, and we ain't never failed, man. It's just that we slid out of the eye of the public, and, and it's just to the point to where, I just think that don't nobody really they don't want to see in this album that we did so less than the album that came out on Guilty by Affiliation. But I'm not tripping because I got ownership in both records. Guilty by Affiliation came out, we came out and did that. We didn't drop one video. The one with West Coast Voodoo on it with Game and all that and everything, we close to 100,000, did like 100,000 independently. You know what I'm saying? The last one came out, you know what I'm saying? And, this one is around close to 20,000 units, you know what I'm saying? But that's not including digital. That's not including, that's not including show money. That's not including Joe Paterno's like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You need to go on the kickback, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit straight or whatever, but you need to go on and back up off the situation. You can't be on my sideline. And from my understanding, now correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't move on him like that. And they let him go. And also, too, when they let him go, they let Joe go, too, as well, right?
Right. Yep.
Isn't that how it went down? They let both of them go at the same time?
Yeah, more or less, but the main thing, too.
The way I see it is that, we all guilty by affiliation, no matter what. We all guilty by affiliation, especially being black. We all guilty by affiliation. But I think that them people over there, I think they really wanted his ass up out of there anyway. I think they wanted Joe get the fuck on. They wanted his whole staff to get on. I think they was waiting for him to get up out of there. Like, what I'm saying? We had blood up in there. So I think that this right here was just a perfect opportunity for them to go on the push. Now, do I think that they deserve to get up out of there and all of those shit? Me personally, if a nigga knows somebody's...
Always, my nigga. Hey, we always going to make sure we support you on these stations, bro. We're going to keep pushing your music line, and we're going to let these fans know that's tuned in, because we got hell of them worldwide, bro. There's a lot of W.C fans across the board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all go out there and grab the Revenge of Barracuda. Go to W.C online. Catch me at the real W.C on Twitter, and, you know what I'm saying? Just get out there and just keep supporting. You know what I'm saying? Keep supporting. We here, man.
Yeah. What's up, man? Appreciate that. Much love, bro. I'll be at you, man, because we ain't done yet, man. Me and W.C.
That's bullshit. So,
I love this nigga, boy.
To me, I'll reach out, and I'll holler at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get at him, and I'll, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. Sometimes they give you the Hollywood shit. Oh, yeah, we need to get it in. All that old bullshit and everything. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you reach out to them, and if they with it, you know what I'm saying, they going to make it happen. If not, you catch them another time.
Hey, y'all done heard it right here. Dub say, don't force it. Like,
I got the first one. I've been waiting for the second one. I asked you last time you was on.
I know, my nigga. I know. I just been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing so many hats right now to where it's crazy. But I'm going to get to it, though. I'm going to get to it. But this Hood on Wheels, though, is like, it's something that, you know what I'm saying, that, it's a must-see.
For sure, my nigga. Keep doing your thing.
For sure. I got you, man.
Hey, as you wearing so many hats, Dub, your team is getting strong, so I definitely want to send a shout-out to your team, though. Your team is getting it.
The who?
He did with Tyson. I'm into boxing too. I'm like, man, why ain't Tyson training nobody? Why ain't this boxing training nobody?
She said, well, Tyson ain't training nobody.
Oh, she really with the boxing, though. I feel you, baby.
Yeah, you can know she with the business. Hey, but look, but check it out. But Jeff, it was something I want to put out there on fans, too. Just because you don't see a nigga doing something out there in the public eye, don't mean he ain't doing it.
Man, we'll put it out there so we can see it, man.
Huh? He got up under his wing, and maybe you'll look at him different. You know what I'm saying? And that, and what I'm trying to say basically is that because you don't see it on internet, or because you're not talking about it on, on mainstream television, you don't know. But I can't knock him. I can't say that, this man ain't doing, he ain't making it happen, or he ain't doing the thing he ain't trying. Because this artist that I done went and got major record deals for, this artist that I done went in and helped out in the studios, new niggas that's coming out, that's rhyming, that's getting down or whatever and everything, that I never came out, and I never seen niggas get out and make it happen and do what it do. But,
no doubt.
You got to realize that, how did Kimbo get on? Kimbo started filming his fights. That shit was all on the internet. He was known for going to the backyards and whooping his asses. He put it on the internet, and the whistle jumped off. That nigga fucked around, and he got up in there. So,
that's a good fucking point, bro. Good point.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, we covered hella shit tonight, man. Boxing. We covered the Penn State shit, yo shit, DubCOnline.com. Like, that's everybody love Dub C kicking the real shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, one of the few places you can come online worldwide and be able to tune in and listen to what the fuck Dub C got to talk about, bro. Man, I love you for coming back fucking with me, man. You are the guy.
Love, my nigga.
The guy.
It's all love.
Hey, and when you get that new single, my nigga, man, come bring this back here, man. Let 300, 400,000 people listen to it one time. Brand new, exclusive shit. Bring it back, bro.
Fucking with you. I got you, my nigga.
Yes, sir. This is Dub C right here on I Am the West Radio. Let's do some more music. Let's get it. Because I want to know what y'all think, not just about Dub C and West Coast music in general, but the whole thing that I was talking about, and I'm glad I got a chance to get Dub's opinion on this whole Penn State thing, kind of made me think and raise that question about when is it cool to tell? When you got some shit going on like what was going on on the Penn State campuses with the motherfucker messing with little boys and shit like that or whatever, and the whole entire, Princess, I see you, I'm about to put you on in a second, but, I'm going to ask these two first. And I see my girl from the 916. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere, too. And my question, I'm going to start off with Gab. When is it cool to tell? When you have a situation like that shit that went down at Penn State, you know what I'm saying? Or if you see, somebody in your block whack another kid or whack somebody that somebody, in front of a child or something that has anything to do with a child. When is it cool to tell?
Real in that type of setting, in that type of situation, you got to, because God will judge you. He will judge you.
No doubt.
That's morally
no doubt. No, that's a big amen to that one, bro, because, like I said, when it comes down to it, especially the kids, you know what I'm saying, that might be, that is a massive, you got to take care of it now and never let that shit go, because this shit should have been taken care of.
Based on morals, nobody in all of these programs are built on by pedophiles, for pedophiles. They want the children from as early age as possible, and all they want to do is get their hands on our children and corrupt their minds, so that way when they grow up, they can control them as they're doing now with the society and what's going on. And it's been going on, and it's going to continue to happen until we as a whole stand up and people that's not with that shit speak up on that shit and do something about it. Until they start cutting off niggas' dicks for sticking them in children and doing all kind of shit that they are not supposed to be doing, period.
No doubt. And I feel with this one right here, with this situation right here, there is too many people in higher positions in that university.
Yeah, that's with that shit.
Higher positions. I don't give a fuck what you making as far as dollars. I don't care how much you making, but you well off. You chilling. You know what I'm saying? You got the campus in the palm of your hand. You are good. But at the same time, you willing to not even take a risk and get rid of all that shit just so you can find justice. Put this out there perfectly clear. A lot of this stuff going on is alleged. A lot of it, until we all get the straight facts, but a lot of it is court documented, which is the reason why this whole thing blew up in the first place. So, you know, as media, I got to make sure that, you know, there's a lot of alleged activity going on. And then, you know, on the flip side, there's still a lot of people out there that has not been found out yet. And when I say that, I'm talking about the people that knew. The people, it could have been the wife of a husband that knew. Since I Am the West Radio, you met Brandon, sir, you might not. Bottom line is, support West Coast music, support the big homie W.C, do what you do, and do it well. You dig? Call in 347-215-8653, press 1, and be heard if you got something to say. Now, I had my girl from the 916 call in. She had some phone issues, but she back live. And I know you was actually in the middle of a conversation before it dropped off, so the floor is yours, baby. What you got to say?
Man, okay, let me start off by saying the stop snitching policy does not...
Before I kind of take it to another little lane.
I do. Actually, I do. I got kids. I got 6 and 7-year-olds. Both girls, man.
Well, why you gonna say 6 or 7, man? Which one you got? Hey, you ain't went on more yet for that 7th one, though, huh?
Okay.
Well...
No, I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just playing.
No, you want to fuck with me tonight. Don't fuck with me tonight, bro.
I'm on a child that will never get they will never be right again.
Innocent.
Never.
Ever.
Well, I have a well, I don't
And
want
they
to
might become a child predator when they grow up just because of the shit you did to them, and that's what I mean by the revolving door.
Exactly. Get them motherfuckers off the streets. Yeah, listen, Princess, go ahead, baby. What's your question?
My question is, like, what Brand said, I don't want to get too deep, but my question is, like, what if the kids told their parents and the parents went to go tell and the people paid the parents off?
But we got some problems. We actually is the one coast where you figure that we wouldn't have a problem with unifying because we didn't had it. You know what I mean? We had it. It was in our grasp. Call it what you want. There was a lot of things that we did together. 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? And it kind of disappeared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list of the people that came.
Like you said, just jump on something, just do something, just because. Nobody knows how to do anything, like, out of the kindness of their heart because we don't look at each other as brothers and sisters. We're not family. We need that family back on the West Coast. We're not with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, am I my brother's keeper? Do I, you know what I'm saying? Like, got your back, like, always, and just looking out no matter what. Where you see, like, don't be afraid to support the next person, regardless of what you got going on or what you don't got going on. Don't nobody want to support the next person and nobody else for that matter. So
I didn't hear you know what I'm saying, with some major shit, not just the shows that needs to be done, but I'm talking about community shit. There's so much that could be done with some of these major heads out here on the West. It's so much.
And they don't want to put no time into it.
Hey, there you go. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let me put Raji on. Raji. What man? You know you've been hearing me ask this question multiple times. What do you think, bro? You got a few different opinions on here, but what's yours?
Other than that, support each other. I mean, that's the main thing. And other than that, somebody tweet this show, test this phone number, and let them know. Shit.
Yep, every other Saturday, that's when we get down with I Am the West, and I do this for Cube. I mean, I do this because, you know, knowing how massively busy Cube is and the times that he's been on this show, he's been on here a couple of times, and I told him, I was like, dude, I need to do something on this.
Man, motherfuckers are jealous of each other and can't accept the fact that everybody can get along together. Yeah. Like, my skill is my skill, your skill is your skill. Once it comes together, we can just build other skills, but nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to say. Exactly. Nobody wants to give props are due. Niggas act like they can't shake hands or nothing. You know, it ain't no nothing.
I feel like they don't realize that they're for each other. I mean, y'all West Coast, y'all talking about the same thing. How can y'all be mad at each other for talking about the same thing?
The same.
Together? You know how massive that shit's gonna be one day? Like, come on, man.
And that's the thing. When it comes to the lyrical, man, genius. People worried about us looking dirty in the eye of somebody else, but what about how we look at ourselves? We can't even look at ourselves in the mirror and wipe the smudge off and be like, oh, yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck how everybody else
the biggest obstacle to
like how you see
is
yourself.
gangbanging, man. That's the biggest obstacle the West Coast got is gangbanging, man, on some real.
That.
That's
Well, here's
true.
my thing. But when the West Coast do come together, Rick
No promo, no radio, no TV ads, just straight out the trunk, straight crack raps, if you really want to be honest about it.
you right now.
High profile. Fuck. Hey man, hey, you need to come fuck with You need to come fuck with this show whenever you can, bro. Your ass is hella turned up,
I gotta make a trip to Seattle. Hey, bro, I got real talk. I gotta make a trip to Seattle and fuck my Seattle niggas, and I'm coming out that way next year, bro. I'm coming out that way.
Hey, I don't live in Seattle. Tom, sell out, blah 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 blah. That was funny as shit though.
And
like,
you know,
Y'all saw the
and Spike Lee
Boondocks.
said the same thing about him.
Boondocks. The Boondocks episode.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. That was hilarious. I'm glad you put that.
Yeah, I see why a lot of when the people said like, hey, you know what, Kim Kardashian got like a starring role in the Tyler Perry movie. I just figured it out right then and there. Okay, I see why everybody do not like that motherfucker at all. Everybody, I appreciate it. Don't forget, sweetheart from the 916. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll follow you back. Thank you for hanging out and being a first time caller and shit. I really appreciate that. Straight up, you dig?
Oh, yeah, I dig. It's good. It's good.
Brand, when you follow her back, make sure you add everybody and let her know who she is so we can show her some Twitter
So we can follow her too.
Yes, please.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we can hit her up on Twitter.
I need that follow on Twitter though. What's your Twitter name? I need that, guys. Like for real. I'm gonna search it back.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.